Greetings, fellow detectives. Welcome to the continuation of the Nancy Drew 2021 Streamathon. We are on, I believe this is our 15th game of the Streamathon, in which we are playing the games in reverse order from how I rank them. We are on the Haunted Carousel today. Very excited, such a fun little game. Greetings, Musical Blonde. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you today? Greetings, Dana. Welcome. How are you? Lovely to see you. Greetings, Nicole. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Greetings, Ray Marie. Hello. How are you doing today? So good to see you. How has everyone's weekend been? What is new? How is life? All right, let's go ahead and get this game started, shall we? We'll pause our music right at the end of that track. The music is so fun in this one, just so like boppy and happy, good old carnival carousel kind of feel. I love it. Greetings, Alex. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? Greetings, Doris. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Wonderful to see you. Okay, let's see here. Display, capture. For our old Nancy Drew games. Got to do it kind of the funky way for the old ones. Okay. You're doing good. How was Mr. WizardKitten celebration dinner? It was fantastic. We went out to a Italian restaurant that his family and now me really like, and it was delicious. Fantastic calamari, delicious pasta, so many good things. Oh, you just finished Sign of the Twisted Candles before joining. Perfect. Trying to get through all the audiobooks. That sounds so fun. Great soundtrack. I totally agree. Greetings, Lauren. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you today? Excited to spend another afternoon with you. Your mom's watching too. Hello, Lauren's mom. Welcome to the stream, both of you. So good to see you. Probably be on for only an hour. Got dinner with your father later. Sounds great, Alex. I hope you have a lovely dinner later on today. Got your snack ready to go. Awesome. What's your snack, Nicole? I'm doing really well today. Kind of a slow start to the morning. Got some groceries. Good stuff. Italian food really is the best, isn't it? Okay, before we hit new game, just a couple of announcements. Today's stream is brought to you by the patrons over at Mystique Manor who support the channel with either a $5 or a $10 stream, and by the Super Chat stickers, which are the little dollar sign that you can see in the chat function, which functions as sort of like a tip feature for the streams. Thank you all for your continued support. And if you're interested in following the channel socials, the Patreon, Instagram, and Discord are all linked in any of my most recent videos. But let's get started with the Haunted Carousel. You were just at a golfing place called Top Golf, and now you're on the way to a pool. Oh my gosh, what a fun day, Dragon Slayer. So lovely you had a nice time and enjoyed delicious food. Thank you, me too. Greetings, Rachel. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Peanut M&Ms. Yum. I love peanut M&Ms. I like them a lot better than regular M&Ms, you know? It's just a little something extra, a little special.
Welcome to my latest case, the Haunted Carousel. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
I mean, for the classics, for the old ones, I'm feeling very comfortable doing Senior Detective. Greetings, Juan. Welcome to the stream. So wonderful to see you. How are you today?
Dear Ned, well, here I am at Captain's Cove Amusement Park, about to try to figure out what's behind all the weird things that have been happening here lately. First, a horse just disappeared off the carousel one night. Then a little later, the carousel started spinning around all by itself in the dead of night, as if it was haunted or something. And then last week, the roller coaster suddenly stopped in mid-ride for no apparent reason. Nobody was seriously hurt, but the park was shut down until the city knows for sure what caused the accident. I'm here because Paula Santos, the park's owner, is a friend of Dad's. She's putting me up at the Captain's Quarters Hotel, which is next to the park. I'm supposed to head over there right now and meet with a security guard named Harlan Bishop. I hope I don't let Paula down. Wish me luck. Ever yours, Nancy. P.S. There's a rumor going around that the park is cursed. Creepy, huh?
Very creepy. Can you guys hear Mel? She must have heard me start talking to you all and then came in and like demanded attention. Like, wait a minute, you're talking to somebody that isn't me? I know, is that so rude of me? Is that just so not cool of your peasant to talk to other people? I'm glad you're doing well, Rachel. They seem to build up a lot more horror elements. Yeah, and then they really don't deliver on them, do they, Juan? This game isn't nearly as creepy as they initially make it seem. Which is fine, I don't think it needs to be. It's more just the false advertising. New Jersey. Greetings, Emily. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? Struggling with art block on your current Nancy Drew piece, or taking a break? That sounds like a good idea. Let your brain and creativity kind of refresh. For how long, don't know. Fair enough. Happy to join in on your streams. Yay, so good to see you. Our introduction to Harlan is great. Greetings, Kimmy. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you today? Me too, Rachel. Even the ones that aren't perfect still have a lot of love for them. Instead of Sony, phony. Genius. We know who's behind the roller coaster one. Right, exactly.
Rolf Kessler.
Rolf Kessler, a nice little brochure for the Carousel. I feel like the last time I played this was when I made Mr. WizardKitten try it out, so it's kind of funny to be back here. All I can think about is his voice in my head being like, oh yeah, this menu. Real
room
great.
Service menu. All right.
Look at all these delicious things you can get. Milk. If you guys haven't watched that video, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorites. Mr. WizardKitten and his sass. Exploring the park can be creepy with the music, and it's just being you. Right, that's true. Kitty voice. Greetings, Shawnee. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you? Summer vibes for sure. Especially since we can get a giant ice cream sundae. Love it. Literally a restaurant called Captain's Quarters in your state. That's so cool, Nicole. Have you ever been there? So charming. One of the best quotes. Yes, this game is really charming and very quotable. Related to Bill Kessler, maybe? I think we ask him about it in White Wolf, and he says no. Which is like, oh. Haunted amusement park with a cursed carousel does sound both creepy and fascinating. Agreed. Swiggables, right? Greetings, Susan. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you today? Greetings, Ultra Pro. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? Your character in Animal Crossing just got her house. That is a big achievement, Rachel. That's exciting. Yeah, Swiggables. The Daryl track is hauntingly beautiful. Totally agree. Greetings, HP Hippogriff. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? So good to see you. We just started. Like 10 minutes ago. You are right on time. Doing well! Yay, I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, we've got a journal. We have a flag game to play for no reason except to prepare us for Danger on Deception Island. We have a checklist, which I'll probably never look at again. We've got our inbox, basically just saying, hey, you can't really actually email people. Isn't this game like the least scary? It's definitely one of the least scary in my opinions. For me personally, I feel like this one and Alibi and Ashes are just like not at all scary. Still very fun, but scary is not really what they're going for. Greetings, Kimberly. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you today? You're good. Glad to hear it. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
I need to turn the iron on.
Having a chill Sunday. You've been a couple times. They have great seafood. Yum. I love seafood. All right, let's go. Let's see this amusement park.
Will the young lady who just entered the park please turn immediately and enter the whale's mouth directly to her left?
What if I don't wanna?
Hello? Yoo-hoo! The whale is waiting!
If you insist. Playing video games with your BFF while watching. Fun! What are you playing, Kimberly?
Well, from the way you just marched right on in here past all those sorry we're closed signs, you're either who I think you are or you're one determined gatecrasher.
If you think I'm Nancy Drew, you're right.
That's a relief. It's too early in the day to go sicking the cops on anybody. I'm Harlan Bishop.
Harlan! Harlan is pretty nice. Should have left the iron on, that's true. Greetings, by the way, Mata. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you today? Favorite game last year since we were forced to stay at home. Loaded this bad boy and pretended that I was in the park with Nancy. If I remember correctly, this is the game that I had a really hard time streaming last year because my internet kept being really funky, and every time we went to see Ingrid, the game would like crash. Because that was before I realized that having like a physical internet cord would be a good idea.
Must be pretty boring around here with the park closed.
Not really. In fact, I begged Miss Santos to keep me on while the park's closed. Even agreed to a pay cut.
But I have learned since. Yoo-hoo, the whale is waiting. Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout.
So you're not intimidated by all this curse stuff?
Somebody swiped a horse off a carousel and now it's malfunctioning. The police don't think it's that big a deal, and frankly, neither do I.
Ah, gotcha, Kimberly. Welcome to the stream, Mari. It's so good to see you. How are you? Been a bit, but figured I could hop in for stream for a bit on your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh, do you have any fun plans? That's so exciting.
What about the roller coaster?
Accidents happen. Of course, Ingrid will tell you that these so-called accidents are really the result of the park's karma getting bent out of shape by negative energy or some such gobbledygook.
This game is mediocre. Fair enough, Ultra Pro. I could see arguments for that. It's one of the easier, shorter, more simple games. So I understand.
Who's Ingrid?
Ingrid Corey. You'll probably meet her. She's working during the shutdown, too. She's the park's chief engineer. Believes in all this wacky new age psychobiogenic stuff. Like if you eat food served by a waiter who's in a bad mood, you'll get scurvy or something.
Played this one for the first time last year during quarantine. Fun! You just pre-ordered Cottage Living. Can't wait. Oh, same. I pre-ordered it as well. I gotta get that bike. I need that bike that you get when you order it early.
Is anyone else in the park now?
Elliot Chen, he's the art director. Hardly ever see him. Busy guy. And Joy Trent, park bookkeeper. In fact, she's your next stop.
Right, Ingrid was cursing us because of the B3 issues, precisely.
Why's that?
Miss Santos's orders. Joy pays all the bills, so she knows pretty much everything that's going on. Plus, she'll give you an access card. Miss Santos wants you to have the run of the place.
Hang out with friends in Final Fantasy, going out to dinner with your mom later this week. Fun!
That would certainly help.
Wait, hang on. I know Joy won't give you one of these, so I will. Here you go. It's a Captain's Cove fun card. Lets you ride the rides and play the games on the midway. Come back to me if you burn through that one and need another.
I know what you mean, Rachel. It's actually really hard when you have so many, like, creatures, but you don't have the museum yet.
Am I not supposed to have this?
Well, see, Joy's just kinda joyless. It'd never occur to her that you might want to have some fun while you're here. Of course, she's a newbie too, like me. Maybe she'll come around. Anyway, here's a map of the park. I put an X where Joy's office is.
And you recently got engaged! So the wedding vibes made me even more excited and happy to see. Oh gosh, yay! Congrats! So many awesome things going on for you. I love that.
Where did you work before you came here?
Oh, I worked in a store. Department store. You know, as a security guard. In Flemington. Not around here.
Joyless, how ironic, right?
What did you mean when you said you were a newbie?
I've only worked here for a couple of weeks. I figured staying on while the park was closed would help me get up to speed on all the equipment and such.
3 separate videos for last year's stream. Exactly. Because it kept crashing. Man, that was a rough day.
I see you have a security camera trained on the carousel. Does that mean you got the theft of that carousel horse on tape?
We didn't start monitoring the carousel until after the theft. But we do have one of those so-called hauntings on tape. Want to see it?
Greetings, Joshua. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. Happy Sunday to you as well.
That'd be great!
I got the tape right here, all queued up. I played it for the police. Like I said before, they weren't real impressed.
Me too, Alex.
There's no sound, on the tape at least. The band organ started up when the carousel did. Stayed on for about 30 seconds, then stopped.
Right, Kimberly? In a store. Department store.
Did you notice that burst of static just before the carousel started to turn?
Probably just a glitch in the tape. We use them over and over.
Have you tried to prove your screwed-up wiring theory?
I ain't no cop. But now that you're here, maybe you can prove it for me.
I'll see you around.
Have fun.
Super nostalgic because it was the third game or so that you played. Makes sense. Yeah, my first, 5 games. It's hard to beat those. The ones that really get you hooked.
The phone number for the police. That might come in handy.
Mel, please no. Please no. Hey, no. She's trying to jump all over things. Things that will knock over if she jumps on top of them. Let's see. Anything over here? No. We also have no music playing.
Please don't open that.
Sorry, bad habit.
But I want to. Come on, Harlan. I'm not going to do anything. Control panel of sorts. All right, let's go meet Joy. Let's see, Joy.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Paula Santos. I was wondering when I'd hear from you. Have you been out to the park?
Yes, I have.
I forgot to tell you. All the rides are shut down except for the carousel. I thought you might need to see it in action. But please, take a good look at the roller coaster, even if you can't ride it.
That's an amazing set of first 5 games. Ghost Dogs, Haunted Mansion, Royal Tower, Deception Island, and this one. Oh my goodness. Mel, jeepers creepers. Get out of here. She's, just sitting in front of the screen. Thank you. I love you, but I kind of need to see my game.
First chance I get.
Great. Feel free to inspect the tracks all you want. I'm sure you'll do a better job than the police. They looked around for 5 minutes, then left. Said as long as the insurance company was going to investigate, why should they?
Well, I'll see what I can do, Miss Santos.
I can't wait to hear what you turn up. Call me as often as you like. My phone's on and with me 24/7. Oh, and one more thing. Call me Paula.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Okay, now we'll talk to Joy. Greetings, Caramella. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? The phone screen, so old school and nostalgic. I agree.
Hello. Are you Nancy?
Yes, I am. You're Joy?
Joy Trent. Sorry about the mess. So, I'm supposed to give you an access card.
I'm kind of the same, Mari. I started playing the games when I was 11, and I read a lot of the yellow cover books from my school library, too.
Yes, Ms. Santos wants me to have the run of the park.
You're wasting your time, you know.
What do you mean?
You're only here because it makes it look like Paula Santos had nothing to do with any of this cursed garbage.
Right, Ray Marie? We spent the entire day together yesterday, Mel and I. Because Mr. WizardKitten was out of the house, so she apparently that wasn't enough attention.
Are you saying she did have something to do with it?
I've seen how Paula runs the park. All she wants is to get more and more people through that gate. And what better way to do that than with a carousel that's allegedly haunted?
But why would she sabotage the roller coaster? She can't make any money with the park shut down.
She probably just didn't know the park would be shut down.
Hello and goodbye, Patricia. So good to see you. Good luck with your food prep.
Is Ms. Santos aware of the way you feel about her?
Of course not. I don't want to get fired. Besides, nobody's been hurt. Except that glorified con artist who claims his neck got injured, Lance Huffington. And the truth is, Paula offered me this job because she knew I needed the money. And I'm not entirely ungrateful. My father died recently. His estate is in bankruptcy. He used to be co-owner of the park. 2 years ago, he suffered a huge financial setback, and he had to sell his share to Paula. When he died 2 months ago, he was flat broke. Paula could have bailed him out, but she didn't. Frankly, I think the reason she hired me was guilt.
Your first was Crystal Skull and you were instantly hooked. That's amazing. I've always wondered what the experience was like for people who, like, their first game was either in the Renaissance era or the modern era rather than the classical era. Like, does going back to these older style games feel kind of weird if that's where you started? Out of curiosity.
Right. I'm supposed to get an access card from you?
Here you go. That should get you into all the private areas of the park. But if you run into problems, don't come to me. Ask the chief engineer, Ingrid Corey. Her office is by the haunted house. The only other people in the park right now are Harlan Bishop and the art director, Elliot Chin. His studio is right by the treasure chest souvenir shop. But try not to bug him.
Oh no, Susan, that's super frustrating. There are very specific ways that you have to install the old classic games, like these old ones. I think the Her Interactive website has it up, but you need to run it in compatibility mode to get it to start. And then when it asks you where you want to save it, you have to create your own empty file. So don't use the one that they automatically tell you. You kind of create your own and just name it Ghost Dogs Moon Lake. And then save it to there rather than the one that it tries to give you. And then say, no, I will install DirectX myself. Those 3 steps usually can get them to work.
Why? Is he temperamental?
He's behind in his work and needs to catch up. Ms. Santos has been getting on my case about it. Well, I think you have everything, so if you'll excuse me.
Oh, right. Thanks for all your help. Sorry if I disturbed you.
Time to get out of my office, Nancy. Greetings, Lindsay. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Wonderful to see you. Watching while you clean and try to convince your baby to take a nap. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. We'll send sleepy vibes to your baby. It's time to sleep, time to nap. Greetings, Book Dragon, and greetings, Carly. Welcome to you both. How are you doing today? Let's do some snooping. What on earth could this be?
Okay if I peek in here?
Go ahead and look around. Excuse all the clutter. I'm still trying to get this place organized.
Okay, Joy doesn't mind if we snoop through her stuff. Do I need to rebuy the game? Did you buy it physically or did you buy a download copy, like from Steam or something like that? Greetings, T. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you?
Looks like stenography. It's a memo about one of the carousel horses being sold. I wonder which horse.
I know. But we'll have to wait until we find our stenography lesson to find out officially. Your first was Shadow Ranch, and your parents got you this set of games 10 through 13. Oh my gosh, I might have the same one. Is it called the Nancy Drew Ultimate Dare Pack? Because that's what I have. I got it from the Scholastic book orders from school. Your first was Danger by Design when you were in middle school, and you enjoyed going back and playing the older games. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I've always been curious what that experience would be like. The Fur Babes have an annual vet appointment beginning of September. That sounds good. That sounds important.
The haunted house used to be a ballroom. How's that for irony?
You tried playing 1, 4, and 5 way back when, but you could never get into playing them. Love watching other people play them. That makes sense. I get that. Victim of coaster accident files $1 million lawsuit. And let's see, you can look at this.
Maybe I should give Detective Paris a call.
A download copy. Gotcha. So they should, wherever you got it from, I would assume that they probably sent you a link to use or a file that you download. So maybe just uninstall it and then use that link or that file that you were sent and do it again. Because you shouldn't have to repurchase it. That would be frustrating. I'm doing well, T. Having a nice low-key Sunday. Gosh, remember those collections? Isn't it fun? Greetings, Kels. Welcome to the stream. And greetings, Detective Drew. How are you both doing today? So good to see you. This was your sister's first game. Awesome. I think this is a great first game. Scholastic book fairs are the best. Okay. Ingrid Elliott. Ingrid. Okay, so I basically own Ingrid's entire outfit. I found this out when I did a exclusive content video for the senior detective patrons over at Mystique Manor, where I tried to create an outfit from one character from every game, and I found out that my style is basically just Ingrid's. Ingrid and Emily and Katie Firestone is my style, apparently, in the Nancy Drew universe.
Looking for someone?
If you're Ingrid Corey, not anymore.
That's me. Ordinarily, I don't do the hands-on work, and I'd be able to shake your hand, Ms.
Due for distemper and rabies vaccines. Oh yes, then definitely important.
My name's Nancy Drew. Ms. Santos asked me to do an informal investigation of the roller coaster accident, and... why are you looking at me like that?
You've got B3 issues.
So the link might be expired. Did you buy it a while ago?
I do?
Vitamin B3, niacin. The vibe you're giving off tells me you're low. Nothing that some natural peanut butter on a slice of whole wheat bread once a day won't fix.
Harlan Bishop mentioned that some of your beliefs concerning food were somewhat unconventional.
It just seems obvious to me that what you eat, as well as the psycho-spiritual conditions under which you eat it, results in what you are, that's all.
I miss Scholastic book fairs. That's one of the nice things about working in an elementary school is I get to still go to those. So fun.
Have you worked at Captain's Cove for very long?
A little less than 2 years. I started out in maintenance and worked my way up. I've held the supervisory position for the last 10 months.
Cross your fingers Ingrid doesn't crash the game, exactly. Doing amazing, kind of just a chill Sunday. That's great.
Miss Santos asked me to figure out why weird things have been happening around here lately.
What's to figure out? Someone stole a horse off the carousel and now the park is cursed.
Oh, a few months ago, you might be right then, Susan. You might be right. Unless they added the extended download sneakily to your cart, which they tend to do.
Why would someone steal a carousel horse?
Money. I hear they can be very valuable.
Could I see the blueprints of the roller coaster so you can show me exactly where on the track it stopped?
I've looked all over for those blueprints and can't find them anywhere. I'm sure one of the other engineers knows where they are, but I'm afraid I don't. Sorry.
Ingrid would be so proud of you, T.
How well do you know Harlan Bishop?
I know he's an ex-bouncer from Trenton. I also know it drives him nuts that this is one of the few places in the park he doesn't have a key for.
Greetings, my history girl. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you?
Do you mind having to work during the shutdown?
Not a bit. Keeping those card readers functioning is practically a full-time job all by itself. Plus, I happen to adore my job.
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
Peanut butter on toast. Would she be suggesting Nutella on toast? Oh, I love Nutella. Which one's better, Nutella or peanut butter? Best combination? Both of them. Then it's like having a Reese's peanut butter sandwich. Reese's peanut butter cup sandwich. Think we can snoop through her stuff while she's here? Probably not. Oh, I guess we sort of can. We can look at her sports car brochure.
Do you mind?
Sorry.
I love that they get all upset at Nancy for snooping. Some of them do. Joy didn't care. All you've done is go to church and snuggle with your cat. Sounds like a lovely day. Bad food? No. Good food? Yes. All things in moderation, Ingrid. Elliot.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Take your time. Uh-oh.
Out. And do not come back unless and until Joy Trent calls me. Okay?
Okay.
Sorry. My bad. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Susan. Nutella and peanut butter, exactly. Did you search all over Joy's office? Pretty much, except her desk, which we now will go back to. Oh, look.
Who are you and what are you doing?
Who said that?
I said that over here on top of the cabinet.
Right one? What Hogwarts house are you? I am a Ravenclaw. Hardcore Ravenclaw. Secondary house, Hufflepuff. Ilvermorny house, Puckwudgie.
Keep going. Over here. Please identify yourself.
Oops, exactly. Ooh, Hufflepuff and a Gryffindor. Excellent.
Well, my name is Nancy Drew.
Digital representations of your voice and image have been entered into my memory circuits. Nancy Drew.
Oh my gosh, how fun, Julia. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you? Nancy is jumpy. Okay, everyone be honest. Is Miles your favorite character in this game?
How come you didn't speak up before when I was in here talking to Joy?
I cannot interact with my environment when my visual and oral sensors are covered.
Hufflepuff and Thunderbird. Nice. I wanted to be Thunderbird, but I got sorted into Puckwudgie.
Do you have a name?
I am Miles, the Magnificent Memory Machine. I receive and process video and audio input and make appropriate pre-programmed verbal responses.
What's a magnificent memory machine?
It is my turn to ask a question. Nancy Drew, why are you here when Joy is not?
Miles is by far the best. Yeah.
Elliot Chen is kind of upset with me. I need to write her a note to call him.
There is a pad for leaving messages on the desk.
So, who programmed you?
Responding to the non-Joy entity is an unnecessary drain on my power units and is heretofore disallowed.
What does that mean? Hello? Miles? I guess it means he's not gonna talk to me anymore.
Responding to the non-Joy entity is a unnecessary drain. Can I use that as my introversion excuse when I'm out in public? Responding to strangers is an unnecessary drain. I mean, I could. They would look at me like I'm very strange, but I could. Ghost Dog's pad, so cute.
Looks like Joy's a pencil chewer.
Strongly into robots around the age I played this game. Yeah. And he's a pretty cool robot.
I can use this to leave a note for Joy to call Elliot.
And while we wait for Joy to call Elliot, we can go around and do some exploring. I think we find out that our card doesn't work when we try to go places. So, like, if we go to the carousel... Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Paula Santos. You know, I just had a thought. There's a newspaper article and photo in Joy's office that I want you to be sure to take a look at. They're in a frame on the wall.
He definitely does look like he's made out of an easy bake oven.
I may have seen them. What are they about?
They're a little piece of park history. The guy in the photo found a bunch of jewels that had been stolen in a heist years ago and stashed away on one of the rides at Captain's Cove. The police said there was a good chance more jewels would turn up.
Maybe that's why someone stole that carousel horse, because there were jewels hidden inside it.
My thoughts exactly. I called the detective that was in charge of the investigation back then. His name is KJ Paris. He's going to call you. Oops, I gotta run. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Of course you can use it. It's called a notepad for a reason. Exactly. Nancy's just blown away by the functionality of a notepad. Trying to think, is Miles our only robot? I think he is our only robot, yeah.
This takes a fun pass.
Let's go for a spin on the carousel. By the way, you have 4 fun credits left on your card. Enjoy the ride, ha-ha.
Har har. Favorite
The
genre
carousel
of
will be
movie?
starting in 3 seconds, so hang on tight. And don't forget to try for the brass ring.
That's a good question. Ooh, you like action and horror? That's awesome. I love animated movies. I'll be honest. I love a good Disney movie.
Here comes the brass ring. Get ready.
And even not
Got it.
Disney, just like animated movies in general. I just love. They're so fun. So good natured. I love that we actually get to ride the carousel. This is
Here it comes again.
such a cool part. I already got it, Nancy. We're skilled. Don't you know that? Ravenclaw's mascot is an eagle in the books, but was changed to a raven in the movies. Yeah, and the colors were changed around a little bit. Ravenclaw's randomly very inconsistent between the books and the movies, which is strange. Yeah, they changed the colors from blue to gold, blue to silver. What do you think about that? I get it. I didn't think it was necessary, but I suppose I understand, kind of thing. Because I guess the blue gold, Hufflepuff had gold, so maybe they were trying to differentiate it even more or something like that. I personally think either is fine, but I like to go off of the books if I'm really going for canon. I want to look at this. There we go. Missing carousel horse is pretty much ripped right out of the ground. Or not ground, floor? This carousel was created by Rolf Kessler. The only other robot is the creepy thing in the corner of Josiah Crowley's house. Right. Which makes noise, but cannot converse with us. And if we use it again, we realize our card isn't working. This song here is so good. Ride the carousel! I know, it's so fun. Such a good touch.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I'm afraid I got off on the wrong foot with Elliot. I spilled paint all over something he'd been working on.
Ooh, not good. The guy's already about a month behind in his work.
How'd the culprit take the horses? He's a Hulk. Good question. Oh yeah, Suki! You're totally right, Lindsay. Suki's a robot. We interact with Suki.
Any idea why he's so far behind?
He's a procrastinator, doesn't really like to work, so he does whatever he can to avoid it. Puts things off to the last minute. Me, I get stuff done right away. You do too, I'll bet.
Well, I try. Has he always been behind?
I guess he was doing okay up until about a month ago. Way I hear it, if he doesn't get caught up like fast, he's gonna be waving bye-bye like soon.
I'll see you around.
Have fun.
I thought you could help us with the key card. Maybe Ingrid has to help us.
Hello?
This is Detective K.J. Paris, Captain's Cove Police Department. Paula Santos asked me to call you. Said it concerned that heist out at Captain's quarters 23 years ago.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Ray Marie. Part of it, I think, too, is that, like, in the movies especially, Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, like, are hardly focused on at all. It's very Gryffindor, Slytherin-centric. So the changes probably weren't super noticeable in the movies.
Well, I was thinking maybe the reason that horse was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove 2 weeks ago was because somebody thought there were jewels from that heist inside it.
Never occurred to me, but it's possible, I suppose. The thief's name was Chaz Dunning. Died in prison about a year ago. I'll tell you what. I'll make some calls, try to see if there was somebody he confided in before he died. Somebody who was recently released.
Ooh, good question, HP Hippogriff. Raise your hand if you've ridden on a real carousel. I definitely have, at like fairs and amusement parks.
That would be fantastic.
Well, as soon as I know something, you'll know something.
Thanks, Detective Paris. It was great talking to you.
Ditto.
I appreciate that the functional phone friends are helpful, but they don't just talk our ear off. They just get down to business. Suki, mate.
Hello, Nancy. Still on the case, I see.
I don't seem to be having much luck using my access card. Am I doing something wrong?
I deactivated most of the readers because of the shutdown. Soon as I get done here, I'll get them online again. Sorry. Hey, if you come across a pair of pliers, hang on to them, okay? Mine are missing. Someone must have walked off with them.
Thanks for your help.
One open mind sees more than two open eyes.
Which is a weird way to say goodbye to somebody, but is a good point. Yeah, I know what you mean, Detective Drew. It is kind of a lot. Robot Cat and Deadly Device. No, we hadn't mentioned that one, but you're right. There is a Robot Cat and Deadly Device, too. It doesn't have a name, but it does at least, move. They had the ring thing, too? You remember catching one? That's so cool. I've never had one that had the ring.
I really do need to get this work done.
Right. Sorry.
Did you call Elliot? Has Miles tattled on us yet? We'll always love riding carousels. It's just so fun and peaceful. It's very soothing. There was a carousel in the mall you used to go to as a kid. You remember being so excited when they added a second level? Oh my gosh, a 2-level carousel? That sounds so cool.
I wonder what the deal is with this red tag.
I think we have to ask Ingrid about that too. And we need a soldering thingy so we can get it to 15 ohms. Gosh, that brings me back to high school. High school physics. Ohms. Flashbacks. The Midway Games.
Uh-oh. Looks like it's out of order.
Barnacle Blast, and we'll need that to get fixed. Swimmer's Itch, we can play now. We can play the Squid Toss game now, but we don't need to.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. KJ Paris. I got some preliminary info on that jewel thief. You know Chaz Dunning?
Great, let's hear it.
Okay. Before he died, he got to be real good buddies with his cellmate at New Jersey State Prison. And his cellmate was paroled less than 2 months ago.
Do you know the guy's name?
Well, apparently he's used a lot of aliases. The guy I talked to wasn't sure which name he was released under, but he did give me a description. Dark hair, medium build, clean-shaven, heavy Jersey accent. Like I said, I'm still in the process of making calls. I just thought I'd let you know what I had so far.
Thanks, Detective. You've been a big help.
Medium build, clean shaven, heavy Jersey accent. All sounds familiar. Harlan.
What is that noise?
I remember being very creeped out by these noises the first time I
Sounds like
played
it's
this
coming
game.
from below.
Barnacle Blast infuriates me. Me too. Okay, we found the keyboard. Ooh. Spooky. Yeah, this totally creeped me out when I played it for the first time. I love that it makes the squeak noise too, so... And then the sawing noises stop after you make the squeak. Such good attention to detail. I wonder who that could be. That was the quickest update ever, right?
Just an old radiator.
Detective KJ Paris isn't fooling around. He gets right to work. He must be very bored. Okay, where haven't we gone yet? I guess we can talk to Ingrid. Because we need to be able to get into the coaster.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
I'd like to take a closer look at the roller coaster, but the access card reader doesn't work. It's got this red tag on it.
Right. I was in the process of upgrading its main circuitry board. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until I finish here. Unless you'd like to do it for me.
Oh, totally, Rachel. That would be a very unfair ultimatum.
I'm game, but needless to say, I've never done it before.
It's not exactly brain surgery. All you have to do is follow the schematic inside the reader. Here's the new macro resistor. When you see the board, you'll be able to see where it goes. You'll need to solder it in place, which means you're going to have to get my soldering gun from Elliot Chen. Here's the engineering handbook I put together. If you have questions about park-related electronics, it'll answer them. Keep it as long as you like. When you're all done, remove the red tag and take it to Harlan. That way he'll know it's safe to turn the power back on to the reader.
That's not my cell phone. It must be yours. Are you gonna answer it?
No, that would be rude. I'll just call them back. So, once you get that tool from Elliot, you should be all set.
Any advice on how to go about fixing the Midway game that's broken?
It needs to be reprogrammed. Open up the back. Should be some instructions on the clipboard. Check that handbook I gave you if they're too cryptic for you. But you'll also need the plug-in keyboard. And unfortunately, I have no idea where it is. One of my guys probably left it in the park somewhere.
I found it.
Thanks for your help.
Remember, niacin.
Okay, so what's everyone's favorite, like when you go to an amusement park, what are your favorite kinds of rides? If you even like rides, what do you go for? I'm personally a big coaster fan now. I used to be terrified of them when I was a kid, but now they're super fun. Favorite cop detective characters you interact with in the Nancy Drew games, in person or phone friends, not including the Hardy Boys? Ooh, good question. I mean, Chief McGinnis is pretty funny in Alibi and Ashes. I enjoy that interaction, that relationship. Who else? Not the one in Final Scene. He's frustrating. He doesn't believe us. Yeah, probably Chief McGinnis, I would imagine. Accept me for who I am, and I mean all of me, pets, friends, and family included. Absolutely. 100%.
Wow, Miss Destructo returns.
I'm really sorry about what happened before.
These things happen. So, I hear you're out to solve the curse of Captain's Cove.
The train at Dollywood. Nice. Trains are fun. You love coasters too. Not a huge fan of rides that spin. Yes. Too nauseating. Don't care for rides. When I've been brought to these places, I always just sat out of them. And fair enough. Totally understand that too. Greetings, Pillow Craze. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? Your favorite is the spinning ride that goes up and down. Oh, those are so cool. I used to be able to do those as a kid. I can't do them as an adult. I get too queasy.
What do you think caused the roller coaster accident?
That was no accident. It was sabotage.
We are on Senior Detective.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm pulling your leg, that's why. Come on. What do I know? I'm just an artist. Go ask our naturopathic engineer person.
Do you have any idea who stole that horse off the carousel?
Somebody who's into junk.
Tino Balducci isn't your favorite. I do love to hate Tino. This is true.
That's odd. Ingrid said carousel horses can be very valuable.
Well, when they're the original horses, they can be valuable, yes, but I was talking about the one that was stolen. It was not an original. Around 20 years ago, somebody bought one of the horses off the carousel. The guy who owned the park back then commissioned some hack to replace it.
And that's the horse that was stolen, the replacement?
Right.
The fact that the park is shut down must be kind of a relief for you.
You mean because I'm behind in my work? I'd be lying if I said the shutdown wasn't helping me get caught up. Meeting deadlines has never been my forte. But I certainly hope you're not suggesting that I arranged for the park to be shut down by somehow manufacturing this curse thing, because that would be ridiculous.
Do you see much of the other people who are working during the shutdown? Like Joy Trent or that security guard, Harlan Bishop?
Nah. Joy Trent, she's like invisible even when she's visible, if you get my drift. And that rent-a-cop, I've got no desire to see anything of him.
Related question. Favorite amusement park food?
Why do you say that?
Dude is way too eager to make my business his business, that's all.
Ingrid said you have her soldering gun. I need to get it from you, if that's okay.
You bet. Here you go. Been meaning to return it to her, but I've been a little busy.
Great, thanks. I'll let you get back to work.
Rock on.
Greetings, Sarah. It's so good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How are you? You arrived just in time for my food question. Best amusement park food. Funnel cakes. You know, embarrassingly, I don't think I've ever actually had a funnel cake. but I really want to. The music is so memorable for you. Since you were young, you would randomly have the main song in your head at random times. And I misremembered it thinking it was from Clock. There is definitely overlap in the way they sound for sure. But yes, I do love the soundtrack. Iconic. Love roller coasters, the giant hammer ones. Those are super fun. Reminds you of a really great ride, a really great musical, Ride the Cyclone. The cast album came out recently and the songs are so good. Cool. Funnel cake hands down. Greetings, Jay. Welcome to the stream. What's up, everyone? The sky or the ceiling? So good to see you. How are you?
Mind if I look at this?
No, go right ahead.
A book on carousels. Cool.
Funnel cake. Swings for you. Can't do big coasters because you have doctor's orders. Then that makes a lot of sense. Ooh, fried Oreos. That sounds so good. Greetings, Sora Chicken. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Funnel cakes are your favorite too. Oh my gosh, now I really gotta try funnel cakes. Since they're everybody's favorites. They're really good. They look really good. Okay, I feel like there was something I was supposed to focus on. Like one of the factoids. Or something. Foxfire. Chocolate covered strawberry kebab. Yum. Dippin' Dots. Ooh, spiraled potatoes. Shame funnel cakes aren't like widely available. Yeah. Truly missing out, right? Funnel cakes at Knott's Berry Farm. Oh my gosh, yum. Like a berry one? That sounds amazing. A book on roller coasters. Cool. Greetings, Zach. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? Love roller coasters for the adrenaline rush. Can't do too many or else I start feeling queasy. Spinning rides do it immediately to you. Yep, that's pretty much where I'm at too, Zach. I love it, but I can only do so much.
Wow, a lathe.
Cotton candy, excellent. A classic.
Do you always go poking around in other people's stuff?
You let me look at the book. Why can't I look at your magazine?
Wow, 360 board feet. That's a lot of wood.
Buying a lot of wood, huh, Elliot? Pickle wrapped in cotton candy? What? I'm fascinated. Do you all have your Nancy Drew in order on home screen, or is that just me? Oh yeah, absolutely. I love to organize my Nancy Drew icons on my desktop. It's just so fun. It's so satisfying.
I can use this to measure.
Eating popcorn while watching this. Perfect. Popcorn is totally a good, like, amusement park snack, too.
Would it be okay if I took some tape? It might come in handy.
Help yourself.
Very specific requests. Tape is sometimes helpful.
Could I have some of these tissue strips?
Be my guest.
I like that I can take them before I even know that I need them. Before I even know that they'll be useful. Nancy's just randomly thinking, you know what seems like a good thing to carry around in a mystery? Tape and tissue paper. Sounds good. Tired from hosting a birthday party for your bestie. She helped you animate the intro. Oh my gosh. You had a huge 3-story water slide and a big ice cream bar. It was wonderful. Oh my gosh. Tell your bestie thank you and happy birthday from me.
Nancy, you're a procrastinator's dream. Know that? Come in. Ask me questions. Ask me lots of questions.
I found this receipt on the floor. Looks like you bought a lot of basswood recently.
I'll take that. Thank you.
I'll let you get back to work.
Rock on.
Deep fried Twinkies. I've never had one of those either. Like, I've never had a deep fried sweet, like a deep fried Oreo or a deep fried Twinkie or anything, but I've always wanted to try those too. Nancy is very enthusiastic. Agreed. Why didn't Disneyland make a To the Secret Lab coaster based on Emperor's New Groove? I don't know, Alex, because that sounds genius. Oh, I love the Try Guys, Susan. And I loved that video of Keith at Knott's Berry Farm. Kind of random, but I'm here for it. Okay. Let's go to the carousel. Not the carousel, coaster. Used to work at Disneyland making the popcorn and churros. So now you kind of can't stand the smell of popcorn. That makes sense. It just became too much. Okay. Need to put it here. They need to be soldered in series, so.
There, that looks right.
I changed my answer to churros. Vegan Rontoles garden wrap from Star Wars Land. And the Mickey beignets. Ever since I've seen Princess and the Frog, I've wanted a beignet so bad. Nancy is known for taking things before she knows she needs them. Is she psychic? That's the best theory we've got so far.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Could you turn the power back on to the card reader outside the roller coaster? It's all fixed. Here's the tag.
You bet. I'll just switch the circuit back on and you'll be all set.
Oh my gosh, fun, Jay. You used to serve the Ronto Wraps too. Miss working Galaxy's Edge. Some of those kinds of jobs can just be so fun.
Ingrid said you told her that you were a bouncer before you came to work here. In Trenton, not Flemington.
Right. I was. For a while. I've held almost every guard-type job there is. Lived in a lot of different places, too. Trenton, Jersey City, Flemington, Cape May.
I think so, Pillow Craze, yeah.
I'll see you around.
Knock 'em dead.
Oh, at Popeyes. That's good to know. Oh, that'd be so good, Alex. It would be so fun. And then it could be like a water ride, too. That would be cool if it was like, not a lazy river thing. What are the ones called where there's like the giant water plunges? It could be like that because that's what they ride in. Emperor's New Groove, you know what that means. I love it. Okay, so now we can go to the roller coaster because now it's functioning. And have a terrifying experience.
This looks like one of Joy's.
Detective genius intuition. Beignets are so amazing. Do they taste like... What's the closest thing that they taste like? Like a donut? Do they have kind of a texture of like a powdered sugar donut kind of thing? Oh, you're going to New Orleans soon. Oh, lucky. Log flume ride, that's it. It could be like that. Also excited for the Legend of the Crystal Skull playthrough. Me too. Emergency stop.
Ow! I'm trapped! Uh-oh!
On big water slides, pull the lever
Buttons.
from.
I need to switch the track somehow.
Love
Looks
it.
like I have to reconnect these wires. Now I can turn the power on and see if these are proper. Try again.
Okay. It's not gonna be like that.
That's not right.
Okay, what about if we do red and blue?
That's still not right.
If we do, okay. Red, 3.
Still not right.
Okay. What if we do... Have we done this one yet?
Try again.
Running out of possible combinations.
Still not right.
Really? Haven't I tried everything else?
Still not right. I better hurry.
Well, I know, Nancy.
Still not right. Still not right.
Nope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You got got hit by a moving roller coaster?
My foot was stuck and I couldn't get out of the way.
How could your foot get stuck? Are your feet that big?
No, someone trapped my foot and started the coaster up deliberately.
And you've broken how many bones?
Let's just say it's going to be a while before I can resume my investigation.
You were supposed to put an end to these accidents, not cause more of them. In case you hadn't guessed, you're off the case.
Ouch. Okay, yes, like a donut. Got it. Greetings, Aspie. Welcome to the stream.
Ow! I'm trapped!
Give us a hint, Nancy.
Uh-oh.
I was being too random in my last approach.
It looks like I have to reconnect these wires.
Okay,
Now I can turn the power. Try again.
so then...
That's not right.
Okay, so the red does not go there. Let's try the red in the middle. Green, blue.
That's still not right.
Okay. Let's try blue up here, green down here. Aha! Could have sworn I tried that combination. That was a horrible boss. Not quite like a donut, a bit more crisp, more bready. Okay, that makes sense. Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Okay. I am gonna go refill my water bottle quick, take a quick bathroom break. I shall return in just a couple of minutes. Someone caused me intentional bodily harm that could have killed me. You're fired. Yeah. Not very forgiving, this Paula Santos. Okay, I'm going to save. And then quick 2-minute water bottle refill. I shall return momentarily. I come in with salt. I love it. Greetings, by the way, Elizabeth. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. Thanks for keeping you entertained while you deep clean your bathroom. Oof. I need entertainment when I do that too. Rough task. And we're back. Are you back, Dragon Slayer? Welcome back. Wow, this amusement park is tiny. Wish we could ride the Ferris wheel. Yes, I agree. That would have been fun. Beignet is like a fritter. It has that texture where it crunches and has fluffy dough. Ah, like a fritter. I like it.
Need something?
Do you by any chance know how to read shorthand?
Sorry, sure don't.
Do you ever talk to the other people who are working during the shutdown?
I'm not very good at socializing. I couldn't even tell you what any of them look like, quite frankly. I go to work, I go home. That's pretty much my life.
It does seem like it would be smaller than, yeah, even like a county fair.
Someone activated the roller coaster while I was standing on the tracks just now. I barely managed to escape.
Really? Are you sure it was on purpose? Maybe you accidentally tripped a switch or something.
It was no accident. Does this pencil I found by the tracks look familiar?
That looks like one of mine. But I didn't leave it there. I mean, just because you found one of my pencils, that hardly proves I'm guilty of something.
Joy, while you were gone, the Nancy Drew entity came in here and snooped.
You were snooping around in here?
No.
Well, I came in here looking for you, yes, but
An analysis of sensory input shows that the Nancy Drew entity entered the immediate area during your absence and exhibited non-random seeking behavior.
I haven't pillow crazed, but sounds fun. Greetings, Faith. Welcome to the stream. How are you? So bored this afternoon. So glad you're streaming. I am happy to be here.
all right, I was snooping. And now if you don't mind answering a question from me, what is that?
My father was a frustrated inventor. After he died, I discovered that in his study. In his will, he said he made it just for me. I don't have room in my apartment, so I brought him here. I keep him covered when I know I'm going to have company. As you noticed, he can be kind of a blabbermouth.
The word blabbermouth is without meaning to Miles, the magnificent memory machine.
Miles is such a snitch. Joy sounds like me. I go to work, I work, and then I go home, right?
Why does he call himself the magnificent memory machine?
My father said he invented Miles in order to reacquaint me with my childhood. It always bothered him that I was never as happy-go-lucky as he was. What am I, Miles?
Joy Trent is a party-pooping stick in the mud.
So my father programmed him with a bunch of riddles designed to reconnect me with long-lost memories from my childhood.
Hello, reviewer. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you?
What a wonderful gift!
I don't see it that way at all. I don't want to relive my childhood. My mother died when I was 4.
Let's see, Jay. I can tell you. So this week, on Tuesday the 13th, we have Legend of the Crystal Skull. On Thursday the 15th, we have White Wolf of Icicle Creek. And on Saturday the 17th, we have Danger by Design. So we're having a good old Renaissance era stretch this week.
My mother died when I was really young, too. Maybe I could help you.
I should be mad that you were snooping around in here. But the truth is, I think it's neat that you're so gutsy. Especially since I'm so not gutsy. Oh, what the heck. Okay, Miles, let's hear the first riddle.
Here is the first riddle. Listen carefully. To be told a truth long since put away, bring me the silvery remains of a 4-bit day.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I knew it would be a waste of time.
Right, HP Hippogriff. We will do both of those things.
Don't give up yet. Maybe I'll turn up something in the course of my investigation.
Do what you want, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Totally understandable, Jay. If it works in your schedule, awesome. And if you want to join, awesome. And if it doesn't, or you don't, totally cool. Thanks for plopping that in the chat, Ray Marie.
All right, break time.
I know you're busy, but I was hoping you could maybe help me solve a riddle. If I asked you for the silvery remains of a 4-bit day, what would you give me?
A riddle. I love riddles. Okay, let's see. Silvery remains has to be something silver that's left over, right? Okay, now, if 2-bit means worth a quarter, 4-bit would mean worth 2 quarters. Quarters. Captain's quarters, maybe?
Miles reminds you of the telephone tartar from Splatoon 2. Nice. Greetings, Hannah. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? Happy Sunday to you as well.
What about the word day?
Captain's quarters day. Day, spelled D-A-E, as in Sunday. That's it. There's this fantastic sundae you can get only at the hotel. They call it a fun day. It's been their specialty for like centuries. Comes with a souvenir spoon. Silvery, as in spoon, get it?
I'm doing well, reviewer. Nice, chill Sunday.
Elliot, you're a genius!
Next riddle, come on. I'm on a roll, baby. I'm in a groove. Bring it on.
I'll let you get back to work.
Rock on.
I don't have any other random riddles, sorry. Gotta love that all these inventors would have been billionaires to revolutionize the world if they just presented their work. True. Okay. What should we get up to? Let's go to the carousel. I don't want to miss Crying Ice. They are very fun. I do enjoy both of those. So that's the CD. Roll.
Something's missing here.
The roll doesn't work.
Guess I'm gonna have to call Tink. Whoever he is.
Do not touch anything without asking me first, or else. Okay, so we'll have to call Tink. Like Nancy said. But in here, what do we got? We've got, all sorts of goodies. A locked cabinet. You'll be at Silverwood, so you'll miss those. Yeah, at least you can watch them back. It is a bummer to miss them live, I get it, but at least they're still there. One of the only 2 Nancy Drews where you figured out the culprit before the end. Ooh, nice. Did I figure this one out? I don't think I did. Or maybe I did. I can't remember.
Time to start crawling.
I maybe had an inkling, but maybe it wasn't positive. On a roll, you answered 1 riddle, Elliot, right?
This goes to the space underneath the carousel.
1 is hardly a roll.
Wonder what that is.
Oh, don't I have to, like, press it? Huh. The thingies aren't moving. Because I didn't hit zap, I didn't turn it on.
There's something up there. Looks like a letter.
Good to know.
I can't reach it.
So now that's when I know I need to get some of the stuff from the Midway games. So let's go out here and call Tink, because I think we have to leave Tink a message, and then Tink calls us back. I love Tink too. Greetings, Jason. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you today? Favorite Nancy Drew game? Mine is... Yours is Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. That is an excellent one for sure. Mine is Warnings at Waverly Academy. I've just always loved it. What time will you be streaming, Wolf? It's your favorite, but I might have to miss. Let's see. That's our Thursday one. My guess is I'll probably start around noon-ish, since that's a longer game. It'll probably be around noon. Came in to say hi from a new sub, because I have to go and perform a surgery now. Oh my goodness! Well, good luck with that. It's so great to see you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. When Ingrid said Harlan was a bouncer, I thought she meant a guard at a bouncy house. I was 7, didn't know what a bar was. Now it seems so funny. I love that book dragon. That's amazing. Okay, let's hang out here. We'll call Bess and Tink. Let's call Tink first.
This is Tink. Sorry, I'm busy fishing, which means you're gonna have to call me back.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. My number is 523-555-4399. If you could call me back, I'd really appreciate it.
Thanks, Tink. I love the stone animation. Yeah, the animations are so fantastic in these. Call Frank and Joe, too. I suppose we could. See, I think you're meant to hit the button too, Juan, but I couldn't get it to work again, because now Nancy just takes it out. I hope I didn't, soft lock us or anything.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
Whoa, you were obviously hoping I was someone else.
Well, kinda.
Okay, so who is he and where'd you meet him?
Oh, Nancy, his name's Matt, and he is so cute. He works the concession stand at the movie theater in the mall.
A cute guy with an endless supply of gummy bears and butter flavoring, right at his fingertips. We're talking major crush.
Hey, George, good, you're there too.
Barely. I almost got caught standing between Bess and the phone just now. When it rings, she's like a one-woman cattle stampede.
That sounds like a very exciting discovery, Alex.
What happened to caller ID, Bess?
My parents yanked it.
She wouldn't pick up when it was some loser she didn't want to talk to. Her mother got tired of hearing the phone ring all the time.
Not all those calls were from losers. Sometimes I was playing hard to get. Anyway, how are things at the amusement park?
Pretty much same here, Jay.
I met the security guard, Harlan Bishop. Nice guy. Except when I asked him where he worked before. He seemed kind of evasive.
Is he cute?
Bess, what difference does that make?
Ugly people have chips on their shoulders and are more likely to commit crimes, George. I read that somewhere. Either read it or saw it on Oprah.
Oh, yay, Dragon Slayer. I'm excited too.
He's from New Jersey. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I guess that's not surprising. But if he was evasive, we know what that means, don't we, Bess? Suspect list.
I think I might know why somebody stole that horse off the carousel. They were looking for jewels that had been hidden inside it after a hotel robbery.
Hidden jewels? I love it. That's almost as good as buried treasure.
But if they recovered the jewels, why is the carousel still going around by itself?
I'm not sure yet, but the detective who was in charge of investigating the robbery is helping me look into it.
Don't let George discourage you, Nancy. I, for one, think you're on the right track. You can never go wrong when jewelry is involved.
Good point, Pillow Grace. That does happen quite a bit.
I need you guys to do something for me. I found some stenography notes that I'd really like to translate, only I don't know shorthand.
Say no more. We'll do some research and get right back to you.
We will? I barely know how to spell stenography, let alone research it.
We'll call you when we're through. We can do this, Bess.
What is with all this we stuff?
Not all the jokes in the game hold up. Yeah, fair enough, one.
I finally met the park's art director, Elliot Chen. We kind of got off on the wrong foot, but he's real friendly to me now.
But is he too friendly? That's the question.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to deflect suspicion by making nice.
That could be. I do get the feeling he knows more about the carousel than he lets on.
Uh-oh. Sounds like another candidate for the
suspect list.
Oh yeah, it could be Matt from the previous game we just played. I guess not previous game, but the game that we played before this, as part of our Streamathon.
There was a brochure for a sports car in Ingrid's work area, the Pandora 2XS.
That is like the hottest car ever.
One of the most expensive, that's for sure. She must make a ton of money.
Either that or she's about to come into a ton of money.
The engine oil thickens.
The reference to Oprah seems a bit out of place.
I found a very odd-looking device under the carousel. I'm willing to bet that it's the reason the carousel seems to be turning on and off by itself.
So whoever put it there must know a lot about electronics.
Like that chief engineer person, maybe?
She'd be my next stop.
Almost have physical copies of every game. Yay! That's exciting. Like jokes about Bess's weight do not hold up. Yeah, I agree.
I almost got creamed by the roller coaster when I was on the tracks looking around, and I don't think it was an accident.
Someone tried to kill you? Ouch.
I found one of Joy's chewed-up pencils just before it happened, but she says she doesn't know how it got there.
Just from now on, stay away from that coaster, Nan. Stick to the carousel. Man, I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
Different times for sure.
I found out that the man who may have hidden jewels in that stolen carousel horse died in prison, but his cellmate, who apparently looks a lot like Harlan Bishop, was recently released.
Harlan just started working there, right?
And he doesn't like to talk about where he worked before, right?
I think you're onto something, Detective Drew.
Catch you guys later.
Hasta la vista. You're doing great.
Good question, Ray Marie. Probably at least partially because Nancy has some control issues. Okay. Service. Barnacle Blast. KM5200, and according to the book, let's see. We need to... circuits, dress code, lathe, red tags, soldering. Hardware updates usually require adding new software. Sure to complete each line of code with a semicolon. Place all parameters in parentheses. Isn't it just like Ultra or something? Ultra KM5. Oh, here we go. Got this done, but had to fight the power relay switch to work right. Haha, Nick Falcone. Greetings, Allison. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Lovely to see you. It would have been so fun to ride the coaster, I agree. Super ping. And then the number.
The keyboard is missing.
Okay. So, Super Barnacle Blast KM5200. I'm a coder. I did it. Okay, so we need this thingy, and we need to eventually get everything that we need to get a harmonica. So we have to win both levels of Barnacle Blast, win Swimmer's Itch, and win the Squid Toss. So let's try Barnacle Blast first. All of them. Agreed. Barnacle Blast baited my existence. Same. Die, Barnacle Blast. It deserves the venom.
You're about to play Barnacle Blast. Looks like you have 3 fun credits left on your card. Now, blast all those nasty barnacles off the ship.
I feel the same, Kimmy. It's really hard to find, like, good, real, true mystery games that aren't hidden object games. Because pretty much all of them are hidden object games. Which are fun, too. Like, those have their time and place. But the Nancy Drew games are just something special. Oh, I thought I was going to hit that one. Okay, that's good. But this is always where it gets tricky, when you're down to, like, 2, and they're impossible to hit. Okay, that was luck. Got lucky there. Get ready for level 2. We've won the shell token. Greetings, Tata. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? Didn't do the surgery because insurance company messed up. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome back. Okay. Oh! Whew. There we go. Oh no! No! Playing this game made your fiance do Barnacle Blast for you because you dislike it so much, and he enjoyed it, so that's good. That is good. Oh boy. Oh! I thought it was gonna hit. Why didn't it? Oh! Okay, okay. Breathe. Deep breaths. come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Fun credits, not anymore. Oh my gosh, Freddy the Fish! I loved Freddy the Fish back in the day. Playing League all day to escape your stress. That is an important thing to do sometimes.
This takes a fun pass.
Particle Blast makes me anxious and frustrated. Same.
Let's play Swimmer's Itch. You have 2 fun credits left on your card. Your mission is to get the swimmer to the beach.
Hello, April. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you? Making a grilled cheese. Love grilled cheese. A classic. One of my favorite parts about playing this game with Mr. WizardKitten is he was all sassy about how he would be able to solve this puzzle so easily, and then he couldn't. And he lost. You win! We know it takes a fun card. Okay, now this is the one that I always forget the exact answers
Ahoy,
to.
matey! Welcome to the squid toss. After this, you'll just have 1 fun credit left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
So we have 2 possibilities. Isn't it like, it's not shrimp, is it? Is it trout? 2 days away from going to Silverwood, and then when you get back home, you have 2 Nancy Drews that you haven't yet played. You nearly explode with excitement. Yeah, totally. Okay. Shrimp? Okay, good, it was shrimp. Okay, but then this one, I believe, is dolphin. Okay. And then this one is whale. Oh, sweet. Okay, first try. That, I don't know if I've ever done that on the first try before. I'm taking it. So, insert tokens, select the prize you desire, submit correct tokens. So we'll use this to get our envelope. Particle Blast stresses me out, yes. I love how she demonstrates for us. Okay, and then the harmonica. Awesome. That's pretty cool. That's pretty fancy. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the carousel. We still haven't heard from Tink yet, so we can't really get the roll, but we can get down the envelope. If we can look up in the correct place. There we go. Zoop. Clued up detective game, outdoor app scavenger hunt. Thought it would be like Nancy Drew was just trying to run around in the sun solving shoehorned in riddles. We didn't solve it, and I'm sure we came in last place. That concept sounds so fun, Susan, but yeah, the way you're describing it in practice sounds like it would be kind of like, well, that's not what I wanted.
The ballroom? That's what was converted into the haunted house.
So now this is how
Kessler's
we know.
workshop would have been under what's now the haunted house. I wonder if it's still there.
Ooh, let's go find out. That was way faster than I beat Barnacle Blast. That should be a record. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. this type of teammate that asks you on a date only because you have Tyan and Nickman Ugman. I'm sorry you're frustrated, Tata. No fun. Can't deny that carnival games aren't accurate at trying to rip people off. Yeah, good point. Okay. No sawing noises this time, which I like. I like that they're a little inconsistent. Or, I mean, consistent within story. Aha!
That symbol looks familiar.
Sure does. Oh, I need a key.
It's locked.
It's locked. Oh. Well. I guess we'll have to find a key then. Are you playing on a laptop? No, I am playing on my PC. I used to play these on a laptop. Oh, and now the sounds are from below. Interesting. The sounds must know we're safe. You love Squid Toss. Squid Toss is fun. Let's see. Let's go talk to people. Oh, and we needed to order a 4-bit day.
Hi, Nance. We found some stuff on stenography. Oh, so now it's we, huh? Okay, George found most of it, surprise, surprise. But I helped.
Thank you so much. You guys are the best.
So go back to the hotel and check your laptop. We emailed a little tutorial to you.
But you gotta promise to let us know what the note you translate says.
I promise. Thanks again, you guys.
Feels like I've been playing for hours. It is very stressful. Okay, so let's order a Captain's Cove Fun Day so we can bring the spoon to Joy. Well, then open it, Nancy.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
Are you the regular operator?
I'm filling in for my cousin Amber. She took the week off on account of the amusement park being shut down. You don't want an outside line, do you?
Actually, I have a cell phone.
Good. Use it. An outside line will cost you an arm and a leg. Besides, I'm not sure how to get you one. So, Miss Oren, what do you want?
That's Drew. Nancy Drew?
Sorry, my cousin's handwriting reeks. So, what do you want, Miss Drew?
Currently debating upgrading to a gaming PC instead of a gaming laptop for game development. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'd like to order a Fun Day, please.
2,480 calories worth of sheer heaven plus one official Fun Day souvenir spoon coming right up. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Serving you has been a pleasure.
You played this game when you were in med school. That's awesome. The Nancy Drew games were definitely my solace when I was in grad school.
Oh, that was so good.
Yum. Captain's Cove. Souvenir spoon. And let's get the stenography from our email. Steno info. Cool. So basically these are all the lessons. And now we should be able to decode. Agreed to sell the horse named...
The name of the carousel horse is Glory.
Glory. So painful playing on a laptop without a mouse. Yes, exactly. I have always preferred to play them on PC because of that, and I got a mouse specifically for my laptop because I also played Sims on my laptop before I had a desktop PC, and it was just, yeah, impossible. Burger with leche on the side. Actually, let's do that. Let's get a burger, and Nancy will get some milk. We had dessert first, but now we'll have dinner.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
I'd like to order the hamburger platter with milk instead of a soft drink.
One hamburger platter with moo juice. It'll be there in a few. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
No prob.
Cook Nancy Drew food for videos. I would love to give that a try. Yum. Looks so good. The Funday looks delicious. It really does. Nancy Drew food always looks so good. There's just something about animated food, honestly. Although this is kind of interesting. Funday, not Funday. Funday, not Funday. It's magical. Oh, I would love a Funday and a souvenir spoon. Secretly get their sundaes from a fast food joint, because those are usually where you get high-calorie foods, right? Yeah, if it's just regular ice cream, I mean, it's more, but it's honestly not, like, that bad. Talk about how her wanted to upgrade their graphics went out of a cheap company. I've never seen better graphics, right? Good point, Jay. Okay, let's go talk to everyone. We'll start with Joy.
Any luck?
I'm pretty sure Miles wants us to bring him the souvenir spoon you get when you order a Funday Sunday at the captain's quarters. I have one right here.
Give it to Miles and see what happens.
Lay it on me.
Moo juice. Just imagine 3D modeling with a laptop mouse. Oof. That sounds awful. Greetings, Angelica Gamer. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you? I love your videos so much. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that.
The scan is complete. The object is correct. Your mother used to take you for a Sunday at the captain's quarters almost every week. Do you remember, Joy?
The captain's quarters Funday. I do remember that. I was so small, I always had to sit on my mother's lap to eat it. I wish I could remember what she looked like.
It's a really cute image. I really should, Jay. That would be a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, yes, the graphics in Sea of Darkness are stunning.
Miles, in the riddle, you said something about telling a truth long since put away?
You were very little when your mother died, Joy. Your grief came out as anger. Before your father could stop you, you destroyed every picture of your mother that he had.
I did that? No, my father told me he had gotten rid of them. He always said some things are better left forgotten. Oh my gosh. I'm the reason I have nothing to remember her by.
Oh yeah, I could do a video making a Funday. Yes.
You've probably forgotten everything about that time in your life because it was just too painful to remember.
The older your father got, Joy, the more he realized that life is nothing but memories. He realized that even bad memories have a place in a good life. That is why he invented Miles the Magnificent Memory Machine. Here is the second riddle. This one is written down. Please remove it.
I did see that they're adding a lactose intolerant trait with cottage living, which I think is so funny, but I'm very down for it. I think it's hilarious.
It's just a blank piece of paper.
You and your mother used to love to play this game, Joy.
Once again, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Greetings, Renee. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you? This was the first game you actually finished as a little kid. This is such a good game for beginner detectives. It's got a great story. It's light, easy, fun, contained in one kind of pretty easy to explore location. It's such a nice little game.
Don't give up yet.
If you still want to help me, please, Nancy, keep going. I feel like a door somewhere is starting to creak open. I'm kind of scared to open it, but I also kind of know I have to.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Thanks, Nancy.
Right? The quality that they came up with releasing 2 games a year was insane. So impressive. Thought when you placed the spoon in Miles that you thought he was baking it. That would have been pretty great. Burn the house down. Well, speaking of burning things down, let's remember to definitely turn off the iron while we iron this paper. The memories message hits harder as an adult. Yeah, it really does. Even bad memories have a place in a good life.
The first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune, plus 1 mouth organ, plus 1 smidgen of talent equals 1 happy Miles.
Okay. We'll turn that off. Most games take 3 years? Yeah. Sometimes more. Miles is how I used to sound every Monday when your mom tries to wake you up for school. Getting up early is hard. Some of you are impressive early birds, though. And to you, I say bravo, because I wish I could do that, but I cannot. 10, 11, 90. 10, 11, 90. 10, 11, 90. 10, 11. I appreciate him for having an easy code. We don't have to spin the lock too much. Joy is very unhelpful and has such a tragic storyline. That is a very good summary of Joy's character. Unhelpful and also a little tragic.
Louis G. Wonder who that is. Best way to find out is to call him.
Yep, we better call Louis G. See what Harlan is up to. And look at the security video that he has here. First game you completed was Captive Curse. Oh my gosh, impressive.
I need a tape.
That is a tougher one.
It looks like Harlan's been spying on Ingrid.
All right, everyone, remember 0726.
I better put this back where I found it.
0726. Which I have in my detective notebook, but I thus far have not had to look at it. Which is another testament to this game's solvability.
Hey, Nance, what's going on?
I found this strange hidden door in the haunted house. Problem is, it's locked. Do you have any idea what's behind it?
Ask Joy. That nutty professor father of hers always had these little secret projects going in the park, even after he sold his interest. Miss Santos didn't have the heart to boot him out.
I'll let you get back to work.
Rock on.
Thanks, everyone, for plopping that in chat. What a convenient Zoom, right? When I set on an alarm, I'm like, I will wake up. Then I'm like, please, just 5 more minutes. Oh, yeah. During the school year, I set my alarm for 5 a.m. because that's when I realistically probably should wake up. But it's always more like 5:45.
It's locked.
Not anymore, it's not. Haha.
Call LH about results. LH. Lance Huffington, maybe?
Ooh, Ingrid. What sketchy business are you up to? You and Harlan both. Fancy watch?
Wow, that's one expensive watch.
Very fancy watch. Very fancy watch. 20 grand. Good lord. Okay, we're gonna go to our hotel and make some phone calls. Even if I had that much money, I honestly do not think I would ever spend 20 grand on a watch. Miss Santos, so merciful. Who would have guessed, right? Okay.
State Board of Parole, Louis Guerra's office.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, State Board of Parole, Louis Guerra's office.
Is Mr. Guerra a parole officer?
That's correct. But he's out of the office right now. Would you like to leave a message?
maybe you can help me. Do you know if he has a client named Harlan Bishop?
Yes, he does. Is Harlan up to something he shouldn't be?
I'm not sure yet. Would you happen to know what prison he was in?
You're going to have to wait and ask Mr. Guerra that question. What was the name?
Nancy Drew. My number is 523-555-4399. That's my cell phone. He can call me anytime.
I'll let him know.
Thank you.
Good question, Jay. I always got the impression that he maybe uses the same password for everything. So, like, he got to set his locker password, and that's the password that he uses for his, like, magazine subscription, too.
Talk to me.
Yes, hi. Is this Lance Huffington?
You betcha. Who's this?
Well, I'm Nancy Drew. I work with Ingrid Corey. I'm kind of her unofficial assistant here at the park. She tells me everything.
Oh, yeah?
Who's this? The way he says that, so smarmy. Who needs a $20,000 watch, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if she'd called you yet. You know, about the results.
Yeah, she called me.
So, is everything okay?
Everything's great. Her plan worked. I'm glad she shared it with me. Life's good. At least it will be when the trial's over and the settlement's in the bank. Whoa, speaking of which, I gotta go. I'm due in court. What'd you say your name was?
Nancy.
Well, Nancy, next time you call me, you could very well be talking to a multi-millionaire. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Good question, reviewer. My guess is that Nancy really likes her independence. So even if you are like a private investigator where you can pick your own cases, I think she likes being able to just kind of bop around and see what happens.
Paula Santos.
Hi, Paula.
Nancy, what's going on?
Right? Not even like a tractor, $10,000, let alone a watch twice as much, exactly. Who's this? Oh, we have a lot of questions to ask her.
What can you tell me about the people working at the park during the shutdown?
I frankly don't know any of my employees that well. I'm a very hands-off kind of boss. I believe in hiring the best, then stepping aside and letting them do their best.
Well, what are some of your general impressions?
Well, let's see. Ingrid Corey is extremely competent and has no problems managing the maintenance staff. Although
what?
It's just that sometimes she goes off on these strange new agey type tangents and totally loses me. Anyway, there's Harlan Bishop, very conscientious. Elliot Chen, very talented, but a very slow worker. And Joy Trent, Joy is hard to describe.
I understand you and her father used to be business partners.
I've yet to meet a man who was as terrific with people and as horrible with money as Daryl Trent was. He stayed afloat for 30 years on sheer charisma, I swear.
Why did you lie and then tell your real name? She's not a super experienced detective quite yet, is she?
What happened to him?
His bad investments caught up with him. He sold everything he could, but still wound up drowning in debt. Till one day in bankruptcy court, he just keeled over and died of a heart attack.
How sad.
It was very sad. He was in way over his head, but there was nothing anybody could do. He would have just taken anyone who tried to help him down with him.
Oh yeah, Lance has Rick Arlen vibes for sure.
There's this locked door in the haunted house that I'd really like to open. Would you by any chance know where the key is?
I have no idea. You really shouldn't go in there unless it's absolutely necessary. Parts of that building are very old, almost rickety. You need to be very careful.
It is absolutely necessary, Paula.
Is it true that Captain's Cove is being sued by someone who got hurt in the roller coaster accident?
The part about being sued is true, but I don't think the guy got hurt. I think he's just saying that so he can try to squeeze money out of our insurance company.
Sounds good, Nicole. Enjoy your exercise.
When will the insurance company be sending someone out to investigate the roller coaster accident?
Every time I call, I get the same thing. Someone will be out soon. Which is why I'd really like you to take a look, Nancy. No telling when they'll get around to it.
Not too much, Rachel. Right now, just doing some phone calls.
I understand Joy's father used to come and go as he pleased even after he sold you his interest in Captain's Cove.
I didn't see any harm. He loved to putter, especially in the haunted house. Wonderful imagination, but when it came to dealing with reality, barely knew where to begin.
Do you know who Tink is?
Sure, Tink Obermeyer operates the Carousel. Real protective of it. When it was vandalized, it almost broke his heart. Loves the band organ, too. Right now, he's up in Canada fishing.
I'm afraid I've discovered something kind of disturbing about Harlan.
What, that he's an ex-con? I know.
You do?
It was the first thing out of his mouth when he applied for the job. He said being an outstanding security guard would prove to everyone once and for all that he's gone straight.
I also found out that he used a security camera to get the code to Ingrid's work area, and he fits the description of the jewel thief's cellmate that Detective Paris gave me.
Oh, now that's disturbing. But I'm still going to give Harlan the benefit of the doubt until I have good reason not to. I appreciate your bringing this to my attention, though.
I'll be in touch.
You'd better.
That's true. There could be a master key somewhere that she's just not sharing with us. Is there any chance for us to get a part 2 to Mr. WizardKitten Plays Nancy Drew? Oh, for sure. We're thinking about possibly doing one of the more modern games that might hook his interest a little bit better. I still don't think he'll ever play one all the way through, but he might be able to sit down for one of the modern ones a little bit more. Greetings, Literal. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you?
Any luck?
There was a message written in lemon juice on that piece of paper Miles gave us. We're to play the first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune on a mouth organ for Miles.
My favorite band organ tune? I don't even know what a band organ is. Or a mouth organ either, for that matter.
A band organ is what usually plays the music you hear when you ride a carousel.
And a mouth organ is a harmonica. You used to play the harmonica for your mother all the time, Joy. Your favorite tune was the one you heard on the carousel?
It couldn't have been. I never rode the carousel. I always thought it was stupid. I thought all the rides in the park were stupid.
Tink was destined to become an engineer. Exactly.
Is that all you can tell us, Miles?
I have been programmed to give you one hint. The tune is on the 3rd roll. You will have to think about this one. End of hint.
It's all yours, Detective. As usual, I'm stumped.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I really appreciate your help.
I really need Tink to call me back. We have stuff to do, Tink. Let's see. Map. Horse stenography. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where we're at. We need Tink. We need Tink to call us. And I think we also...
This looks a little like the inside of my aunt's player piano. I wonder what goes on this spool.
Okay. Tink. Create a sim on characters that we never see or hear but are talked about, and we learn about them, characters from the past. Oh, that would be fun. I like that idea. Cellmate had dark hair, but Harlan has light hair. I think he said it medium build and clean shaven, but I don't know if he mentioned his hair color. Can I try calling Tink again?
Yeah, this is Tink.
Yes, hello. My name is Nancy Drew.
I never heard of you.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to help Ms. Santos figure out what caused the roller coaster accident that shut down Captain's Cove.
So why are you calling me? I run the carousel. I don't know from coasters.
Well, to make a long story short, I need to find out the name of the band organ song that's on the 3rd roll.
What for?
I have played Midnight in Salem. Twice now on streams.
That's kind of where the long story part comes in.
I haven't got time for long stories. Besides, how do I know you even know Miss Santos?
Okay, to get your number, I had to get the band organ open, right? And to get the band organ open, I had to have an access card. And to get an access card...
You'd have to know Ms. Santos. Yeah, I get your point. Problem is, I got no idea what song's on the third roll. Only way you're gonna find out is to play it.
Tinkerbell, where are you?
Where is the third roll?
It's in the cabinet in the gear room.
You mean the one that's locked?
18, 9, 39. That's the combination. Oh, and one more thing. You're gonna have a problem when you go to load the roll on account of... Holy moly! I either snagged a greyhound bus or the biggest fish in the Chapleau River is right here on the end of my line. I'm sorry, hon, I gotta go.
18, 9, 39. 18, 9, 39.
Let's see. Miles said the song is on the third roll.
Let's see. Hello, Soap, and hello, Maria. Welcome to the stream. So good to see both of you. How are you? Joy, please go to therapy. I highly recommend therapy. Therapy is great. Maybe I imagined that. You could be right, Susan. Or see a memory specialist. Or make an appointment to my office. Yes. Oh, let Mr. WizardKitten play Midnight in Salem.
This must be it.
I don't know if I want to subject him to that. Tink! Having dinner with Dad, so see you later. Sounds good, Alex. Enjoy your dinner. We stand Tink, exactly.
The take-up dowel is broken.
Alright. Time to go lathe. What's the verb for that? Time to lathe? Carve? Spin? What scared you in Ghost of Thornton Hall more than usual? Glitch stopped the music at the part where you look at the door, but she didn't sing. It was like, that's enough Nancy Drew for today. Oh, that does sound super creepy.
Hey, Nance, what's going on?
I need to make a dowel to replace this broken one from the band organ. Would it be all right if I used your equipment? I won't make a mess, I promise.
Sure. Got a lathe, wooden rods, safety goggles? Knock yourself out. I gotta go run an errand, though, so try not to cut off any appendages until I get back.
Gonna run an errand? Well, that means I'm gonna snoop through your stuff. I love, what are these called? Like palettes, I guess? Or when they have colors laid out as inspiration. I just love seeing different colors together. It's so appealing. Doing good. Pat can't get for her girlfriend to send it in post. Yay! That's exciting. BFF and her husband just spent $200 of their own hard-earned money on their fur baby.
If Elliot wrote this guy's number down, maybe I should too.
Sukov. It can be fun to spoil pets. Sukov. Why can't I close the magazine? There we go. Alright, so we need, in order to lathe, or again, whatever the...
It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye.
Whatever
Better
the
leave
verb
these
is.
goggles here.
Don't knock yourself out. Bad advice when using a lathe. Oh. Aha.
Those look like horse tails.
Sus. Let's see. Greetings, Friday. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? You know Elliot's a smart person, would hide or burn this magazine just in case, right? And not leave his box of tails sitting around. Okay, so this is 3 inches, basically. So we cut it off at 3, and then there's a notch on the edge of the other one at 12. Okay. Safety first. And let's do this. Right here. all the way. Such a great noise. Oh, forgot to set it. Oh yeah, Nancy does know how to knock herself out. She's quite experienced in that area. Oh, that would be really scary, Rachel. I'd be terrified if that happened to Mel. Let's see, I'm gonna do this one first. Because then it's not this one. Greetings, Janos. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you? Playing your favorite Nancy Drew game. Yay!
That looks perfect.
Okay.
Better leave these goggles here.
Fixed the dowel. Have to eat, make rounds, and go home. See you guys. Sounds good. Have a good rest of your day. Nancy plus concussion is just another Tuesday afternoon at the Drew residence. Exactly. Where am I going? Carousel. Obsessed with this game when you were younger. Learned how to play the carousel tune and the piano. That's amazing. How fun. Okay. Speaking of the carousel tune, we've got the roll ready now, so we can switch to roll. That's a very good summary, Friday, of Nancy's just general life. Gosh, that's so fun. Okay, I have that written down. A-E-D-C-B-A. Master Carver. Is there anything she can't do? Up to this point, and pretty much through the entire series, not really. She can pretty much learn anything immediately. Saturday is the day Ned waits by the phone for his workaholic girlfriend to finally call him. Exactly. So true. Okay.
Will Nancy Drew please report immediately to the security office? And by immediately, I mean don't even think about doing anything else.
Uh-oh. I think we've upset Harlan. Sunday is when Nancy solves random brain teasers and puzzles for no reason rather than smashing it with a hammer. It's brilliant, brilliant. Genius, I say.
I just got off the phone with Miss Santos. Where do you get off telling her I'm some kind of jewel-thieving peeping Tom?
Yes, Susan. Its name is Mr. Skinbag.
She called you?
Of course she called. She hired me because she thought I deserved a second chance. She wanted to make sure I hadn't betrayed her trust, which I hadn't, by the way.
I know that now, and I'm really sorry.
I figured if I did a good job here, it would prove to everybody once and for all that I was totally trustworthy. That I was more than just an ex-con. A lot more. Okay, so maybe I'm trying a little too hard. Maybe people's entry codes should be off limits. It's just that this job means everything to me. I don't want to screw it up.
I guess I was a little overzealous, too. I'm really sorry. I'll see you around.
Uh-oh. I wish it gave you the option to just not. I know what you mean, literal. Joy.
Will Nancy Drew please report to the security office?
Harlan, I was just there.
I stepped out for a second, and when I came back, somebody'd left this envelope on my desk. Looks like it's for you. Got your name on it anyway.
Monday is court day where Nancy commits and has to explain away all her crimes in the name of a legal investigation.
There's nothing inside but a key. Maybe it opens that door in the haunted house.
Nancy, where do you get off making my police record public to my employer?
Here, let me toss that envelope for you. I want to apologize for jumping all over you like that before. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that I would have done just what you did. No hard feelings?
No hard feelings.
Literally 1 second. Mr. Skinbag. That's his name. I think he's supposed to be a naked mole rat, but his name is literally Mr. Skinbag. Your internet somehow went out. Gosh, don't you hate when internet does that? Joey Wheeler vibes. Oh my gosh, yes. Nancy breaks into everything and Harlan gets in trouble. Good point. Greetings, Scanlan. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. I feel like I haven't gotten to say hi to you in so long. Welcome. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we can go to the haunted house. Maybe if we go to the haunted house, then Harlan will let us speak to Joy. If we do something else first. After taking literally a second, I am now calm and apologizing. Now take the suspicious key and have fun. Pretty much. Yeah, it's like a sort of like an unofficial warrant. Just by assumption. Oh, the power goes out. I kind of love when the power goes out. Obviously not at like inopportune times, but it's fun once in a while.
Maybe these stairs go down to Kessler's workshop.
Oh, hello. Hello?
What was that?
Hello? 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 Oh no! Yikes! Oh goodness. I do not want to get crushed by you giant ceramic porcupine fish. No thank you. Oh, the power was out in your house yesterday. Was there a storm, Joshua? Weird non-standard of Nancy somehow never getting prosecuted for her crimes. Now, do you need to have a warrant if you're not, like, actually a police officer? Or, like, a detective? Or are you just, like, allowed to do whatever as a citizen? I guess then you're just technically stealing, which you're probably not allowed to do. Greetings, Maple Paint 2. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? Odd sounds from below. Okay, don't interrupt me, Harlan. I need to talk to Joy.
Any luck?
More often than not, investigating by the owner of wherever she's breaking into exploring. That's true.
I think we're all set. I know the tune, and I've got a harmonica.
Play it for Miles and see what happens.
My oral sensors are ready. Suck it to me.
My oral sensors are ready. Okay. A, E, D, E, F, E. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A, E.
Hooray!
I remember that song. I did ride the carousel. Over and over and over. Always the same horse. Always the same black horse.
You loved the carousel, and you loved one horse in particular. It was not the lead horse, and it was not spectacular, but you loved it, Joy. What was its name?
I can't remember.
Not a storm. Problem with the transistor. Oh, sure. You're good. Done with work for the day. That's awesome.
Do you know the name?
Of course I do. I am Miles the Magnificent Memory Machine. However, I am not programmed to continue unless and until you remember the name of that horse. You loved it so much that your mother bought it for you.
Ah, okay, Friday, I get it.
She was the one who bought the horse off the carousel? Then I know the name. Glory.
Glory. That's right. Glory. My mother gave him to me for my birthday. My 4th birthday. She died in a car accident that very night.
Miles the Magnificent Exposition Machine, yes.
How awful. No wonder you forgot how much you loved the carousel. It would have reminded you of your mother.
I hated the park after my mother died. I hated the carousel. And I hated that horse. I blamed it for what happened to my mother. I had my father destroy it.
But your father did not destroy it. Instead, he stored it. He hoped that someday, with the help of Miles the Magnificent Memory Machine, you would come to terms with your past. And because that is what you are doing, here is the 3rd and final riddle. Ask Tink for the book you and I used to read about Kessler and Amelia So Kind. Give her nickname a spin on spook number 10. Then the brass prize arrange on its forearm so strange. And something long lost and cherished you'll find.
You're right, Jay. This game is quite short.
Tink's the guy who runs the carousel. Let's give him a call. I've got his number.
No. Nancy, I did something terrible. I turned the power off to the roller coaster and caused the accident that shut down the park. I blamed Miss Santos for my father's death, just like I blamed that horse for what happened to my mother. I feel horrible. Keep going without me, Nancy. I have to go see Ms. Santos and apologize.
I kind of forgot Joy was the one that did the roller coaster. Oh, Joy. That was a bad choice. That was not a good decision.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
How well do you know Elliot Chen?
Not very. But I've noticed he has a very strange aura. Very dark around the edges. Odd for an artist, but then it's nowhere near as dark as Joy's. Her aura's a mess.
Why do you think that is?
She's hiding something. And she's hiding from something. Something very big and very dark. Plus, she eats way too many carbs. To say nothing of pencils.
By the end of the game, way more invested in Joy and Miles' story than solving the original mystery. Yeah, I get that.
I found something underneath the carousel that looks like it might be a remote control device.
Oh, I'd like to see it. Interesting. I looked under there. Wonder how I missed it. May I have this?
Actually, I'd kind of like to keep it.
Suit yourself.
That's true. She was only 4. Like, 3 years old is when good solid memories even start forming. This is very true.
Did you know that the man who carved the carousel horses had a workshop under what's now the haunted house?
How appropriate, considering Kessler's belief in the supernatural and all.
I heard some strange sounds the last time I was in there. They seem to be coming from below.
That's odd. I've been doing a lot of work in there lately, and I haven't heard any strange noises. So either your ears are better than mine, or your imagination is.
Cool tarot gal, right?
I got your soldering gun from Elliot and fixed that card reader. Does he borrow your tools a lot?
Very rarely. He's not exactly a mechanical genius.
Here's your pliers. I found them in the haunted house behind a hidden door, which led to a booby trap.
I told you mine were missing. Maybe somebody found them and left them by that door on purpose, I don't know. But they prove nothing, I do know that.
I like that she's not really, like, even concerned at all that there was a booby trap. She's just kind of like, well, I didn't do it.
I understand that you know the man who got hurt in that roller coaster accident, Lance Huffington?
I've talked to him. I don't really know him.
What did you talk to him about?
Look, what are you getting at?
I was just wondering if maybe you and he are in cahoots.
Are you suggesting that he and I planned the accident? He gets on the coaster, I shut off the power, he cries whiplash and gives me half of whatever he gets from the lawsuit? Interesting theory. Unfortunately, it's totally wrong. I called him to tell him to rub his neck 3 times a day with witch hazel and lavender. If his neck is really injured, that will cure it. Why are you so eager to accuse me of something?
Because you seem to have a lot of money, far more than the park pays you. I can't help but wonder where it's coming from.
All right. I have been making money on the side. But it's not what you think. I've been helping someone design a roller coaster. I even let him borrow the blueprints for our coaster, so he could study them, not steal them. I kept it secret because it could be construed as conflict of interest. This guy knows I'm taking a risk, so he pays me very well. Now, your turn. It's obvious that you've been nosing around in here. How did you get in?
Nice in my bum. Love it.
Someone made a tape of you entering your security code into the keypad outside, which I just happened to see.
Harlan. I knew it bugged him that this place was off limits, but spying on me? That guy's got a real problem. As for you, I'd appreciate it if you would kindly remove your nice and deficient little self from my office. I have work to do.
According to modern-day health experts, carbs equals fat. Yeah, a lot of our modern-day marketing when it comes to food is very strange. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I need to call the guy. The guy that's gonna tell me Spatsy. Sukov, that's his name.
Sukov?
My name is Nancy Drew. I saw the article you wrote about Rolf Kessler in the Collector's Hot Sheet magazine.
That was several months back, but go on.
Well, seeing as you're pretty much an expert on Kessler as well as carousels, I was hoping you could answer a question for me.
I'd be delighted.
When she didn't get a second cookie today, my ears were ringing. Oh no. That is loud.
Would you happen to know the nickname Rolf Kessler gave his wife, Amelia?
Of course I do. At least, I thought I did. It was an Austrian term of endearment, rather common. Oh, come on, Anton, think. Spatsy. That was it. Spatsy. S-P-A-T-Z-I. He always called her Spatsy.
Someone is spicy today.
Did you by any chance hear about the horse that was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove Amusement Park in New Jersey? It was one of the carousels that Kessler carved.
Yes, I did, and I thought, how odd. Because, you see, I'd gotten a call from someone about a month prior to that asking me how much I thought one of those horses would be worth.
Really? Do you have any idea who it was that called?
None whatsoever. He never gave me his name, nor did he say where he was calling from. The thought that I may have actually encouraged someone to mutilate a work of art. Oh.
Greetings, Luna. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you? My day is going well. A nice chill Sunday.
How much would a horse from a Kessler carousel be worth?
Depending on its condition, whether it's an inside horse or an outside horse, whether it's the lead horse, anywhere from $80,000 to well over $100,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. But Kessler carved horses for only 5 carousels in his lifetime. So not only is each horse exquisitely beautiful, but it's very rare, especially if it's the lead horse.
The lead horse?
The outside horse, just behind the chariot, the place where you can sit instead of ride. It's traditionally the most ornately carved horse on the carousel, hence the most valuable.
Bye, Aspie. Have a good rest of your day. And somebody popped in. Greetings, Tara. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you?
Did you hear about how the carousel at Captain's Cove is now allegedly haunted because one of the horses was stolen?
Yes, what a wonderfully romantic piece of nonsense.
Lavender could be used as an aromatherapy method if used correctly. Sure. A lot of it honestly has to do with like the mental reduction of the pain and the stress. And if the lavender can help with like deep breathing and stretching, sure, why not?
Are any of Kessler's other carousels thought to be haunted?
No, the one at Captain's Cove is a first. But I think I know what's going on. Someone wants publicity. Whoever stole the horse wants people to know that it's gone so that when he or she goes to sell it, there will be a whole slew of eager buyers.
But we're talking about stolen property. Are you saying people would willingly buy something they know was stolen?
We're talking about the black market, my dear. Great works of art get stolen by thieves and bought by less than scrupulous collectors all the time.
Greetings, Dragon Girl. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. How are you? How far in are we? We're actually pretty close to the ending already. This is quite a short game. She wants to sell Nancy some of her essential oils. Her doTERRA essential oils.
If someone did steal that horse off the carousel in order to make money off of it, what would be his or her next move? How would they go about selling it?
Well, the thief would probably get a middleman to set up a bidding war between several buyers in order to get the highest price. The internet comes in very handy in such matters.
Thanks for all the info.
Always happy to share my mental wealth.
Ingrid and Lauren from Midnight in Salem should be friends. That's true. Very similar interests, it seems. Needed a break from your brother, so you went over to your grandma's. Hey, good plan. Good idea. It's nice to get some space sometimes. I need the arm.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Thanks for your help.
No big deal.
Where is the arm? Does Elliot have it? Who has the arm?
Hey, Nance. What's going on?
I have a theory. Someone stole that carousel horse, then made it look like the carousel was haunted, so the publicity would make the horse worth more on the black market.
I'd be impressed, except for one thing. No amount of publicity can change the fact that the stolen horse was not carved by Rolf Kessler.
The thing is, I just found out who bought the carousel horse that was replaced years ago. The horse that was stolen was definitely not the one that had been replaced.
Well, then I guess I stand corrected.
All that wood you recently ordered, what did you say it was for?
Okay, if you want to know the truth, I was gonna try my hand at carving a carousel horse to replace the stolen one. I didn't want to tell anybody in case I stank at it.
Why would you need several tails if you're just carving one horse?
You know, Nance, I've got a lot of work to do. And much as I love our little gab fests, my work just ain't getting done. So I'm afraid, as of now, this chat room is closed. Bye-bye.
I believe we've offended him. Welcome back, Jay. Lauren was originally intended to be, or implied to be, Ingrid's cousin. Oh, really? Well, that would have been fun if they actually had included that. Sunny June was also supposed to be involved in Midnight in Salem, based on the file that we found in Captive Curse. But no sign of Sunny anywhere. Greetings, Amanda. Welcome to the stream. How are you? It's so lovely to see you. Nancy, that wasn't your theory.
I am Miles, the Magnificent Memory Machine.
I know you are.
Joy has stepped out of the office.
Thanks, Miles.
The Nancy Drew entity is welcome.
I can now point out lead horses and other details. Learned a lot from this about carousels from this game. Yeah, it's actually got some nice educational elements, which is very cool. Midnight in Salem just lives to disappoint. Okay, what am I missing? What do we have to do now? We got all of the... Do we just have to go to the... we need the arm. I need the arm to the... Oh. Is it here? No, it's not here. Where? Somebody...
Looks like Spook 10 is missing an arm.
Oh, do I...
The arm is missing.
Okay, now I can get it from Ingrid. I would imagine. Miles gave me such bad anxiety as a kid. Because he was kind of scary looking. The way he could have just said he bought them in bulk and avoided all that suspicion, right? What files in Cap? In Carl's office, when you open up the little cupboard in his office, he has a bunch of files and all the employees there, and he has a file on Sunny June, and he has Sunny's resume, and on that resume, it says that Sunny participated in paranormal tours in Salem. Made a mistake, invited 2 guys to church today to meet them, did not go the way I'd hoped, and it was unfair to the guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Amanda. That sounds like a really complicated situation to be in. I hope things work out. Having Sunny and Mid would require her to look and analyze the previous games, and we all know they would never do that, pretty much.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
There's a dummy in the haunted house that's been red tagged. It's missing an arm. Any chance it'll be up and running again in the near future?
Got the arm right here. Just needed a battery. That's one of the dummies Joy Trent's father created. Probably why the circuitry is so bizarre. It works, though, so just reattach it. You'll need pliers. Oh, and don't forget to take the red tag back to Spy Master Bishop.
Thanks for your help.
Remember, niacin.
Good thing I have your pliers. Remember, niacin. Not following that Carousel horse timeline.
It's been red tagged.
It does have quite a bit going on, doesn't it?
Oops, no power.
And to do power, we need to put
I need
on
a tool to attach this arm.
the arm. Right, lots of other excuses he could have given.
Tight enough.
First time culprit. Okay, bring it to Harlan. Since he's absent-minded and such, that's true. What is niacin? You know, I don't even really know.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I found an old letter in the gear room of the Carousel. It was written by the guy who carved all the horses, Rolf Kessler. Is it okay if I keep it?
Far as I'm concerned, I'll mention it to Miss Santos, see what she says.
I found some kind of electronic device under the Carousel. I'm pretty sure someone has been turning the Carousel on and off at night by remote control.
Why would somebody want to do that? Whatever you found was probably just some kind of toy that fell out of some kid's pocket.
Could you please turn the juice back on to the dummy in the haunted house that Ingrid was fixing? Here's the tag.
You've really got the system down, don't you? I'll just flip the switch and you'll be good to go.
After having met them, not too interested in either. One does seem genuine, other seems like he's just trying to say the right thing to impress you and comes off as fake. And he wanted to rush things. Yeah, it sounds like your intuition is spot on then.
Kessler used to have a workshop under what's now the haunted house. Have you ever been down there?
I didn't even know there was a down there.
Nancy lacked vitamin B just based on meeting her. Shorter than Stay Tuned for Danger. Is it really? Wow.
I heard strange noises the last time I was in there. They seem to be coming from below. Have you ever heard anything weird in there?
Everything I hear in there is weird. I mean, it's a haunted house, right?
I'll see you around.
Sounds good.
Niacin is a B vitamin that's made and used by your body to turn food into energy. Helps keep your nervous system, digestive, and skin healthy. Okay, cool. It's vitamin B3, often part of a daily multivitamin, but most people get enough niacin from the food they eat. Interesting. Okay. Haunted house. I do remember when I played this one for the first time, I ended up, like, this one and Secret of the Scarlet Hand were the ones that I got around to last as part of the classics. And so I was pretty experienced by this time, and I do remember this one did not take me long at all in my first playthrough, and I was a little disappointed that it was so quick. But it's nice to have entries like this in the series, too. Good orientation into everything. Spotsy. I do love this ending, too. Unpopular opinion, this is probably your least favorite game. I hate the plot and the map and just the general vibe of the game. You and Mr. WizardKitten would get along then. Because he was not a fan either. Oh, joy, this is it.
That must be glory. These stairs sure don't feel very safe.
But am I gonna do anything about that? Nope. Trip and crash into the horse. I do love that. It feels like totally something I would do.
These must be jewels from that jewel heist.
I'm just gonna take that.
I should probably take these with me.
Okay. And then...
a letter. Joy's father must have left it for her. My dearest Joy, I hope Miles and his riddles have helped you remember how much you adored this horse and how dearly you loved the woman who gave it to you. I found this picture of her years ago, but I didn't want to give it to you until I knew you were ready. She loved you more than anything, Joy. We both did, Dad. P.S. If you want to see where Glory was carved, look for Kessler's symbol on the wall. I could never spend a lot of time in there. Very strange vibes.
How'd she destroy the stairs so badly? She really is a literal disaster in this, isn't she? Clumsy oaf. Okay.
So much for the stairs.
Nancy literally would have had to, like, body surf down these and, like, completely. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've ever turned around and seen how, like, horrifying the stairs are. They look like teeth. They look like they're gonna eat us.
So this was Kessler's workshop.
I sure hope Nancy carries a backpack, Susan. Otherwise, it does not make a lot of sense how she manages to get everything around with her. Well, hello, suspicious workshop. Lots of carousel horse production. We're not selling just one carousel horse. We're making lots of reproductions and selling all of them. Lots of potential buyers. Somebody got in a little over their head. Joy's dad's letter is bittersweet. Yeah. I mean, how? The devastated stairs. Oh my god. Love it.
Somebody's been making reproductions. Or should I say forgeries.
Clumsy me. Yeah, clumsy me is breaking like one stair, Nancy. Annihilating the entire staircase is a little bit more than clumsy me.
I'll bet that's the carousel horse that was stolen.
Nightshade. Okay, well, now we know who it is, and we know what their plan is. Let's go tell everyone, okay? Well, let's escape. Uh-oh.
Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. What have you done?
It's what you've done. You stole the horse, you fabricated the whole haunted carousel thing to increase its value, and now you're making not just one forgery, but several.
You think?
You let everyone believe you were just a hopeless procrastinator. But this is the real reason you're behind in your work, isn't it?
Right on all counts. Unfortunately, you're not going to get to tell anyone else. Ever.
No, wait. Look what I have. They're diamonds. Real diamonds. Someone stole them 23 years ago and stashed them in the park.
Well, well, a little icing on the cake.
That's right. You want them? Here.
Ouch! Hey!
I've got to get out of here.
Smash him in the eye. Okay, these stairs we have not yet annihilated. Jump, Nancy, jump! Uh-oh.
I'm trapped. I've got to get out of here.
I don't know how he managed that,
Nancy.
but he did.
You're cornered.
Oh.
You might as well give up.
Never.
Ah! Ah!
Soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna call the police, Elliot. So don't bother making plans for tonight. Or the next 10 years.
If only we had a
Dear
cell
Ned,
phone to call the
after
police.
trapping Elliot, I managed to pry the exit open and had Harlan call the police. Elliot admitted to stealing the carousel horse and planting the remote control device. He knew that publicity from the hauntings would increase the value of his forgeries. Needless to say, he's gone back to not liking me. Harlan, on the other hand, adores me now, because not only did he share the credit for busting Elliot, but his sudden fame brought him 3 job offers. He's staying on at Captain's Cove out of loyalty to Paula, but he's happy knowing that being an ex-con will probably never be an issue for him again. As for Ingrid, she promptly attributed Elliot's bad behavior to a deficiency in some mineral I couldn't pronounce. And Joy, when I gave her the picture of her mother, she started smiling and has yet to stop. Inventing Miles was the best thing her late father could have done for her. In fact, when I went to the park to say goodbye just now, she wasn't in her office. She was riding the carousel. Ever yours, Nancy.
Yeah, it does definitely seem like that fall should have killed him. Somehow didn't, but at least that's good. Wish we could have called Harlan later on to get info about convicts or something. Oh, yeah. Puzzle master, solving the puzzles using the fewest attempts.
You have reached 555-4468. I can't come to the phone right now, so please leave a message.
Hi, Bess. Hi, George. Well, thanks to you guys, I'm leaving here and flying directly to the Pacific Northwest for some much-needed R&R. George, I just got off the phone with that marine biologist friend of yours. She insisted I stay with her, and she even said she'd take me whale watching on the tour boat she owns. Anyway, thanks for arranging this little vacation, you two. 1 whole week of peace, quiet, and sitting around doing nothing. This is gonna be awesome. Bye!
As if. It would be rude to use my phone now. Oh my gosh, love it. Any plans for the rest of your weekend? I'll probably just go on a walk around the neighborhood today. Go outside for a little bit, otherwise just kind of hang out at home, make dinner. It'll be a nice chill weekend. Thanks for asking, Luna. Lots of past characters would have been cool contacts. Thank you, Musical Blonde. Wrong lever. Why do we even have that lever? Nancy is so polite she wouldn't call the police in front of the actual criminal. I love Danger on Deception Island. Me too, Maple Paint Tube. Poor Nancy, never gets a true vacation. As if. A Clueless cameo, right? Would have loved to hear from Joy later. Yeah. It would kind of be fun if they did a thing where at the beginning of each mystery, Nancy had the option to like read a letter from the previous game where she could be like, oh, this is where these characters are now kind of thing. Or like at least one of the characters sent her a letter and there was just like one sitting on her desk or something when we had Nancy's desk. That'd be kind of fun. We have the lever to send people to the crocodile room. Legend of the Crystal Skull is the next stream, exactly, on Tuesday, July 13th. Danger on Deception Island isn't until Wednesday, August 4th. Yes, because Danger on Deception Island I rank quite high, so it's going to be a little while before we get to that one. I can't remember if it's like my top 10 that are in August, but it's pretty close to the top 10. Planning on a puppy walk too, awesome. Sounds like a great end to the day. Thank you so much for streaming. Of course, Amanda, it's so good to see you. Thanks for joining. Took Barney on a new hiking trail. Both of your knees both bit the dust. Oh no, ouch. Same, awesome, Tara. Super excited for the next stream. Me too. You too, Musical Blonde. Thank you so much for joining. It was so good to see you. Instead, we got Midnight in Salem and way too much Deirdre. Spoilers too, so I understand why they don't have that. Oh, good point. Yeah, you're right. Greetings, Brooke. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. Nice to see you at the very end here. Do you think they'll make another Nancy Drew game? My answer to this question is always the same. If you ask Her Interactive directly, they will say that they are working on a new Nancy Drew game, but they have been saying that since Midnight in Salem has come out and there has been absolutely no information released. The company itself is very, very small and really does not have its own creative staff, so if there is another game, it's likely that it will be similar to Midnight in Salem and that will be almost entirely outsourced. So as far as what we could expect for quality, if another one were to come, probably not great. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is purple. My favorite color in general is purple. My favorite color to wear is burgundy. Love a good burgundy. It was in June, you're doing much better. Okay, that's good. Won't miss it. Crystal Skull's my favorite. Yay. Danger on Deception Island is number 8. Gotcha. Okay. All right, let's pop out here and we'll start saying our goodbyes. Get our loading screen up. There we are. And we'll get our music playing. As we start saying goodbye, All right, final announcements. Again, today's stream was brought to you by the patrons over at Mystique Manor. Thank you so much for your continued support. Please feel free to check out all of the channel socials in the description of any of my most recent videos. The Patreon, Instagram, and Discord can all be found there. If you are not already subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you've been enjoying the content. You can also hit the notification bell, and that'll let you know when I post a video or when I go live streaming. If you are curious about the streaming schedule, I post on Instagram stories the specific time the day before each stream. The entire schedule is in the announcements on the Discord as well as the Patreon. And our next stream will be on Tuesday, July 13th, Legend of the Crystal Skull, probably starting midday Central Standard Time. What time is the next stream? I don't have like an exact time, Book Dragon, but think it'll start midday and it's a longer-ish game, so noonish maybe. We'll have to see. Hope everyone has a great day. You too, Juan. See you July 13th. Goodbye, Maria. Oh, thank you, Juan. Thank you, Ariana. Have a great rest of your day. Everyone's favorite color is purple. It's awesome. I love purple. I love the symbolism of purple and its meaning. Great catching the stream for once. So glad you could join, Janos. It was so good to see you. I know, isn't it exciting, Ray Marie? So thankful for everyone's support. Favorite is green, like foresty green. Yeah, I love forest green. Goodbye, Jay. Goodbye, T. See you on the next stream as well. Subscribe. I love your Nancy Drew videos. I'm so glad, Brooke. Thank you so much, Ray Marie. Goodbye, Susan. Might make it. See you Tuesday. Can't wait. Sounds good, Amanda. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye, Book Dragon. Love the stream. I'm so glad. Purple like Marie Antoinette. Exactly. A la Treasure in the Royal Tower. Same to you, Amanda. Blue is also fantastic, Joshua. Can't beat a good blue. Goodbye, Tanya Timberwolf. Thank you, Soap. Goodbye. Totally understandable, Jay. I don't want anyone to ever feel bad for not being able to become a patron. Honestly, just coming to the streams and watching the videos is the best support and something that I am so incredibly grateful for. Nice to talk to you too, Brooke. So glad to join you on another mystery. Yay! Getting married next Sunday. Oh my gosh, Faith. Good luck with your wedding. It'll go gorgeous. It'll be wonderful. Goodbye, Ray Marie. Goodbye, Tara. All right, goodbye, everyone.